Hello everyone. On the behalf of Psychologs Magazine, we welcome you all to the International Mental Health Fair quiz conducted today. I am Drishti with my co-host Abhimanyu.
Hello everyone, all the best for today's
Today we feel honored to present the Psychologs quiz. Firstly, I would like to congratulate the 10 participants who are selected for this live quiz. There was a quiz conducted by UPS Education, the 100 quiz, from which we there from which 500 plus participants participated in the quiz, and we have selected top 10 candidates, out of which only 6 candidates are present currently in the live quiz session. I would like to begin up with the details.
So there'll be three questions. There'll be three rounds for the quiz. Three questions will be asked to each participant. On
the basis of which we'll be selecting 5 participants in the first round. Then goes about in the second round, there'll be three questions
again for each participant with selecting the top three finalists. The last in the final round, we will be getting the first, second, and third candidate as their ranks for the quiz. Now, I would like to bring to your kind notice about the winners' pricing list. The first winner gets 1 year magazine's 1 year magazine by Psychologs Magazine, and the discount coupon for 50,000 for up to 20% on any course service on UTSA Psychological Services Network. The second winner gets 1 year magazine by Psychologs, discount coupon for 30,000 for up to 15% on the course service offered by UTSA Psychological Services Private Limited. The third rank holder gets 1 year magazine subscription by Psychologs, discount coupon for 20,000 up to 10% on any course offered by UTSA Psychological Services Private Limited. You can avail the coupon services on UTSA, UPS Education, Psychologs Magazine, and Psychos Network. I would like to bring to your kind notice that the maximum time allowed for each question will be 30 seconds for you all. On this note, I welcome you all once again to the Psychology Quiz of International Mental Health Fair. All the very best to all the participants. I shall begin up with you guys one by one with your names. The first question goes up to Prithvin.
Prithvin, please mark your presence. Are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me, sir? Hello?
Please unmute
Hello?
your mic, Prithvin.
Can you hear me?
Prithvin, please unmute your mic. We aren't able to hear you.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, Prithvin, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Shall we begin? Like I said, I'll be asking each participant 3 questions. So here it goes with your first question. The questions will be displayed over the screen. I start with the first question with Prithvin. If a
Yes,
person is
ma'am.
physically attractive, we feel we expect that to have other positive characteristics. This is called you have 4 options. First, attraction effect. Second, good girl effect, halo effect, and the fourth, angel effect. You have 30 seconds to answer this question.
C, ma'am. Halo effect.
We move on to the second question. Who invests more in reproduction? A, men, B, women, C, men and women equally, D, children.
I repeat the options: A, man; B, woman; C, man and woman equally; and D, children.
Again,
Please.
you have only 30 seconds.
A, men. Um, Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Um,
I repeat the second question. Who
yeah.
invests more in reproduction? A, men, B, women, C, men and women equally, D, children.
B, ma'am. Woman. It's
Sorry?
B, woman.
Women. Okay.
Okay.
We shift up to the third question.
Before we shift up to the third question, we would like to give the answer of first 2 question. Please give the answer of first and second question.
The first correct answer was C, and the second correct answer was B. We shift up to the third question for you. Interpersonal attraction differs from relationship formulation because interpersonal attraction is only concerned with the options are A, why we like someone, B, physical attractiveness, C, the initial factors that enables a relationship to be formed, D, there is no difference.
Ma'am, I am unable to see the question.
You can see the question on screen only.
Yeah, I am unable to see it. Like, I am only able to see myself.
It's okay, I repeat the question once again.
Okay.
Interpersonal attraction.
Okay. Yeah, please double tap on the slide on, question presenting right now on the slide. Double
Yeah,
tap
I
on
am
that.
trying to do, but
No worries, Prithvin. I can repeat the question once again.
yeah.
Interpersonal attraction differs from relationship formulation because interpersonal attraction is only concerned with the options are A, why we like someone, B, physical attractiveness, C, the initial factors that enable a relationship to be formed, D, there is no difference.
Okay, I think I can see now. Okay, I will see.
You can see the question now.
Yeah, now I can see it.
Yeah, so you have only 30 seconds. Be quick.
Okay.
You can answer in option only, hence the option is quite long, so you can answer in options only.
See, sir. See, the initial factors that enable a relationship to be formed.
Okay, the correct answer for this question is C. We move ahead to Sharon. Sharon, please switch on your mic.
And
Hello.
then Prithvin, be there with us.
Yeah, sure.
Sharon, can you hear me?
Yep.
So Sharon, I'll begin up with your first question.
Okay.
What psychologist is most closely associated with social learning theory? A. Zimbardo. B.
Um.
Can you see the question?
Yes, I can see the question.
Yeah, so we are just repeating the option once.
A.
Okay.
Zimbardo. B. Bandura. C. Skinner. D. Freud.
A.
Sorry?
A.
A.
Okay, well, you have to give the correct answer, so please.
The correct answer for the question was B.
Okay.
Bandura. Move on to your next question. Foreigners are more likely to receive help than locals in. Your options are A. Athens, B. Paris, C. Boston, D. Both B and C.
A.
Can you please repeat your answer?
A.
The correct answer for the question is A. Congratulations. The next question for you. Core body temperature is highest at. Your options are A. 2 a.m. and 2 p.m. B. 4 a.m. and 4 p.m. C. 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. D. 8 a.m. and 8 p.m.
I just option B.
Can you please repeat?
B.
You said option B.
Yes.
The correct answer for the question is B. 4 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Congratulations for this. We'll now
Thanks.
move on. Janvi.
Janvi, please switch on your microphone. The question for you it here goes. Which kind of sleep is linked to physical inactivity? Your options are NREM sleep, option B, REM sleep, option C, both NREM and REM, option D, neither are NREM and REM.
Option B, REM sleep.
Okay.
The correct answer for the question was option A, NREM sleep. We move on to the next question. In the activation synthesis hypothesis, activation is generated by. Your options are option A, brainstem, Option B, the eyes. Option C, the frontal cortex. Option D, the dream.
Option C.
You said option C, the
Ye-
frontal
Yes.
cortex.
Yes.
Please present the
The
answer for
correct
this.
answer for the question is option A, the brainstem. Your next question goes about
Yeah.
psychological theories of dreaming all focus on option A, fulfilling wishes. Option B, solving problems. Option C, REM activity. Option D, the meaning of the dream.
Uh, Option B, solving problems.
The correct answer for the question was D, the meaning of the dream. Please stay connected with us, Janabi. Now we shift up to Akshita Dhiman. Can you please switch on your microphone?
Yes, ma'am.
Akshita, are you ready for the questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Your question is here. Freud thought that his symbols in a dream mainly had option A, universal meaning, option B, personal meaning, option C, no meaning, option D, sexual meaning.
B.
B, personal meaning, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The correct answer is B, personal meaning.
Congratulations, Ankita.
Thank you, sir.
The next question for you is the part of the brain where the optic nerve crosses over is called the option A, blind spot, option B, lateral genital body, option C, optic chiasm, option D, primary visual cortex.
E.
Can you please repeat?
E. C.
Okay, options.
The correct answer is option C.
Again, congratulations for
Thank you, sir.
The last question for you for this round. Children with squint eyesight may experience permanent damage to their. The options are A, depth perception, B, monocular vision, C, binocular vision, D, ability to perceive visual illusions.
Uh, B.
Can you please repeat your answer?
Monocular cues.
Okay, option C.
B. Yes, sir.
The correct answer to the question is option C, binocular vision.
Congratulations, Ankita. You are doing great. And be there for the next round.
Okay, sir.
The next participant, Ishita Chakrabarti. Please switch on your microphone.
Yes.
Your first question goes about Ishita. Which of the following statements is not true in line with Pagan's view on education? Option A, verbal instruction brings about cognitive development. Option B, a child who thought something prematurely fails to understand it completely. Option C, the teacher's role is to provide an appropriate setting for learning. Option D, practice cannot speed cognitive development if a child is not ready.
Option A.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
Um,
Can you please repeat your answer?
Option A.
Option A. Okay.
The correct answer to the question is option A.
We'll move to the next question.
Freud suggested that there are two basic
Yes.
drives that motivate behavior. Option A, the ID and the ego. Option B, psychosexual and psychotic. Option C, eros and thanatos. Option D, yin and yang.
Option C. Eros and Thanatos.
The correct answer to the question is option C, eros and thanatos. We shift up to your last question for this round. According to the gender schema theory, gender role development begins once. Option A, gender identity has been formed. Option B, gender stability has been achieved. Option C, gender constancy occurs. Option D, none of the above.
Option A.
The correct answer to the question is option A.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Ankit. Sorry, Ishita.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. And now the next candidate we have, Akanksha Gaur.
Yes, sir.
Akanksha, are you ready for the questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll begin now.
Akanksha, your first question goes here about. Erikson suggested that at each stage of life, there was option A, a crisis to be resolved. Option B, an identity crisis to be resolved. Option C, a decision to be made. Option D, trouble.
Um, A,
Can you be a little loud?
a crisis to be resolved.
Okay.
The correct answer to the question is option A, a crisis to be resolved. Moving on to your second question. Physical and behavioral indicators may be condition dependent, which means option A, they are more pronounced in an individual in good condition. Option B, they are better looked after by an individual in good condition. Option C, they are dishonest signals. Option D, both A and B.
I hope you can see the question on
B,
your screen.
yeah. I was thinking B. They are better looked after by an individual in good condition.
Okay, option B. Fine. Give us a few seconds only.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Just
Hello?
a minute, we're confirming your answer.
Yeah. B.
The correct answer to this question is option A. They are more pronounced in an individual in a good condition.
No
Moving
worries,
on.
we are doing good. Please focus on your next question.
Moving on to your last question. Recent research has found evidence for a bipolar disorder on chromosome. Option A, 12. Option B, 18. Option C, 22. Option D, 28.
I can see the question. Can you spotlight that?
Please double tap on the
Yeah,
screen.
can you see the question now?
No, nothing is happening if you double tap. Yeah, now I can see. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Mm. C, 22.
The correct answer to the question is option C, 22. 22. Wait for a few minutes. We'll declare the
Result of first round in few seconds only. So we are ready with the result of first round. Result are as there are 5 participants will be play with us round second, and the names are as between
Sharon Was, Janavi Goswami, Akshita Diman.
not Janavi.
Sorry, it was Prithvin Rapaka, Sharon Was, Akshita Diman, Ishita Chakrabarti, and Akanksha Gaur. The others, thank you for the participation. We would move ahead with the questions with these 5 selected participants for the second round.
We hope you all are ready.
Shall we begin? The question for first is Prithvin.
Yes, ma'am.
Your first question for the second round is: research has constantly shown that identical twins have what percentage risk of developing schizophrenia in the other twin has the disorder? Option A, 38%. Option B, 41%. Option C, 48%. Option D, 54%.
It is D, 54%, ma'am.
The correct answer to the question is option C, 48%.
48%.
Moving on to your next question. The level of which of the following biochemicals is raised in individuals who are depressed? Option A, neurorapine. Option B, serotonin. Option C, cortisol. Option D, none of the above.
Be quick, Prithvin.
It must be C, cortisol, ma'am.
You're confused between A and C. Can you please confirm your answer?
C, cortisol.
Okay.
The correct answer to the question is option C, cortisol.
You did great.
Next question for you. Who hypothesized a general or G factor to intelligence? Option A, Robert Sternberg. Option B, Charles Spearsman. Option C, Louis Thurstone. Option D, Howard Gardner.
I guess it's a very easy question.
Yeah. It's B, sir. B, Charles Spearman.
Great.
The correct answer to the question is option B, Charles Spearsman.
Congratulations, Prithvi. And now
Thank
we
you, sir.
have Sharon.
Hello.
Sharon, can you hear us?
Yep.
Okay, so shall we start with the question?
Yeah.
The first question for you goes about which of the following is an example of a generalized reinforcer? Option A, chocolate cake. Option B, water. Option C, money. Option D, applause.
Option C, money.
You were really quick. The correct answer to the question is option C. Your next question. The balanced psychological state we are driven to attain by satisfying our needs is called option A, equilibrium. Option B, homeostasis. Option C, self actualization. Option D, primary satisfaction.
Could you repeat it? We are driven to attain by satisfying our needs.
I hope you can see the question on your screen also.
Yeah, I can. I think it's option B, homeostasis. Status.
So you
Option
said
B.
option B.
Option B, homeostasis.
The correct answer to the question is option B,
Okay.
homostasis.
Homeostasis.
Yeah, so we have next question.
The first official laboratory for psychology was found in Leipzig in 1879 by A. René Descartes, B. Jean Piaget, C. Edward Titchener, D. William Wald.
Option D, William Wundt.
The correct answer is
Yeah, again, it's a
D.
very easy
William Wald.
question for you.
Yeah.
Now we have Ishita.
Yes, sir.
Shall we begin?
Ishita, can we start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll start with the question. Be ready, Ishita.
Okay, okay, sir.
So the question is, the law of effect was first formulated by option A, John Garcia, B, Skinner, C, Edward Thorndike, and D, Edward Tolman.
Option C, Thorndike.
Option C, you said Thorndike.
Hmm.
Wait for the answer.
And the correct answer is C, Thorndike.
Yeah, you did great, Ishita.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. For you, we have next question.
Okay, so the question
Okay.
is, the myth of mental illness was written by. You need to choose the name of author, right, who wrote the book, The Myth of Mental Illness. Option A, David Rosenhan. Option B, Dorothea Dix. Option C, Albert Ellis. And option D, Thomas Jars.
Option A.
The correct answer is option D. Thomas is asked. Moving on to your next question.
The question is, a strong need or urge to drink is option A, craving, B, loss of control, C, dependence, and D, tolerance.
A.
Focus on the
Craving.
question, right? The question is a strong need or urge. You need to emphasize on need. A strong need or urge to drink is.
Depend.
Sorry, can you please repeat?
We cannot hear you, Ishika.
Option C.
Option C, you said.
Okay, so correct answer is A. A is the correct answer.
Next, we have Akshita Diman.
And this is one of the interesting question, I must say. So be attentive if you are interested in psychological phenomenon, you can answer this question. Question is, some research suggests that a specific gene may contribute to OCD, right? I think I don't know, I don't need to tell the full form of OCD. This is the, right, you need to predict the genes that may contribute to OCD. Option A, COPT genes. Option B, COMT gene. Option C, COMPT gene. And option D is COMP gene.
D.
Can you please repeat again?
D.
D, you said.
D. Yes, sir.
Okay, option D.
Okay, but unfortunately, the correct answer is COMT genes. So this is not the right very old research, right? This happened just few years back. So this is a kind of opportunity, right? If you are doing any mistake in questions, choosing answer, right? Choosing correct answer, I think that is a kind of opportunity you are learning here, right? Okay. So can I move with the, next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so question is, dopamine is most associated with the dopamine, right? Dopamine is most associated with the, you need to choose one of the organ, right? First, option A is caudate nuclei. Option B, basal ganglia. Option C, thalamus. And option D, hypothalamus. I think this is also one of the, right, easy kind of question. If you have interest in biopsychology, right, you can answer this particular question. Dopamine is most associated with the A, caudate nuclei, B, basal ganglia, C, thalamus, and D, hypothalamus.
A.
Are you sure with the A?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the fixed answer? You want
Yes,
to
sir.
modify it?
Nikita, please confirm this is the final answer, A, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, but the correct answer is B, basal ganglia, right? But not to worry, right? You learned a new thing. Okay.
Next question. Moving on to your next question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next question is, research generally has found a success rate of ECT of about ECT, electroconvulsive therapy, right? So research generally has found a success rate of ECT of about. We all know, right, ECT is a kind of last option when medicine, when therapy not work, then right, psychiatrists use, right, ECT and all. So what is the success rate of ECT? You need to, right, say the options are 30 to 40%, option B 40 to 50, C 50 to 60, and D 60 to 70, right? I know all options are very close to each other, but this is based on
research journals. So A.
A.
Yes, sir.
okay, fine, but the correct answer is D, 60 to 70%. I think we,
Yes, sir.
declared, we displayed the answer right before your prediction, but you didn't notice. Okay, so that was our mistake, so don't do mistake, right? Okay, so
One with Akanksha.
okay, Akanksha, okay, are you ready?
Moving on with Akanksha.
Kamsha, are you here?
Akanksha, can you hear us?
Confirm your presence. Either we will move for the next round then.
Akanksha, please unmute your mic.
I guess due to some network issue, Akanksha is not there in the meeting right now.
So we'll declare the
Okay,
result for this round.
okay, so wait for a few seconds, right? 5 to 10 seconds, then we will move. Right, if she will join, so we will continue, rather we will move, right? So
I guess Akanksha has joined now.
yes, so
Akanksha, can you hear us? Please join.
okay, I think she is facing some network related issues.
We'll wait one more minute.
Not one more, only.
We'll wait for a few minutes until she joins in the meeting.
It's meeting right now, I guess.
Akanksha, shall we begin?
No? So one more attempt.
Akanksha, can you hear us? Maybe due to the network error, you've left out from the meeting.
Okay, so if she is not replying, so we are going to declare the 3 person who will play with us, right? Round 3, right? Okay.
Their names are Prithvin, Sharon, and Ishita. Moving on to the last and the final round.
I hope you all are enjoying this quiz.
We'll begin up with Prithvin.
Yes, ma'am.
Your first question for the last and final round goes about
Question is, conversion and sublimation are the major defense mechanism for the solution of fill in the blank. Your options are A, conscious conflict, B, ego conflict, C. Superego conflict, and D. Unconscious conflict. The question is, conversion and sublimation are the major defense mechanisms for the solution of fill in the blank, conscious conflict, ego conflict, superego conflict, and unconscious conflict.
So I'm unable to see the slide. Yeah, thank you.
Be quick, Prithvi. You have, I guess, only 15 seconds left.
Right, and as you know, right, sublimation is one of the
Yes.
healthiest defense mechanism that as human we use, right? So you have four options:
these are
conscious conflict, ego conflict, superego conflict, and unconscious conflict.
the C, sir. It is C, superego conflict.
You said C, superego conflict. Is it your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Shall we log this answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so correct option is
A, conscious conflict, right? And as you know, sublimation is when any person convert their right unaccepted behavior, right, into acceptability. So if they are doing something and the society are not going to accept them, they convert them, right, into acceptability, and they do the same behavior, but now this time that behavior is acceptable. So that is sublimation. So this is conscious process. This is the conscious conflict. Okay, so
Yes.
next one.
Yeah, sure.
The question is, when a person has two positive means desirable, but mutually exclusive goal, his situation is expressed as option A, an approach avoidance conflict or conflictive, B, and approach conflict, C, a double approach conflict, and D, an avoidance conflict. Just concentrate on the right question statement, right? When a person has two positive, desirable, but mutually exclusive goal, his situation is expressed as. I think this is also not so difficult question. You can answer this because you are playing good. So if you will concentrate on question, right, you can answer this one.
I think it is B, sir. B, an approach conflict.
you said B.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
B for Bombay. Yeah.
Okay, so you are right. B is the correct answer. Approach conflict. Approach conflict means when there are two positive goals, but you cannot choose both. You can choose only one. So that is approach because both are positive goal, right? Both the goal you want to accumulate. Okay.
Yes.
Great.
We have last question for you. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
are you ready for the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here it is the question.
Ritwik, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
Ritwik, so as you know, we are going to decide right top three, right, first rank, second rank, and third rank, right? So this is the last right question for final round. So be ready. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
the question is, an average of the Wechsler-Bellevue test over the Stanford Binet test is that the Wechsler-Bellevue test, fill in the blank, has greater emphasis on performance test. Option B is more suitable for children. Option D is mainly for illiterate, and option E has been given to more people, right? Just focus, just concentrate on the statement, right? An average of Wechsler-Villevoie test over the Stanford Binet test is that the Wechsler-Villevoie test, fill in the blank, has greater emphasis on performance test, is more suitable for children, is mainly for illiterate. Okay, fine. And I think you will be aware that Wechsler-Villevoie test is a model test that Wechsler presented later on, right? And they converted Wechsler-Villevoie test into two parts, right? The first one, WAIS, Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale, and the second was Wechsler Intelligence Scale for Children,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So, and Stanford Binet, right, is a test that Thurman adapted of Binet, right, test, and name is Stanford Binet just because right, they did all their study in Stanford, that's why we call them Stanford Binet.
Yes.
But that is presented by Thurman, right? So choose one of the closest answer, right, closest option according to you.
Okay. I think maybe it is D.
Can you please confirm?
Shall we go with the option D?
I think I will go with A, sir.
You'll go with A.
Yeah. Has greater emphasis on performance.
Okay. So we'll just lock option A.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the final one, final answer.
Yes, sir. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so correct answer is A. Okay, fine.
Wonderful, Prithvi. And wait for the result.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, we have Sharon. Sharon, can you please
Yeah.
unmute yourself?
Yeah.
You're ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on to your first question for this round.
Okay, so question is, the Piagetian concept of intellectual development was not a psychometrical measured intelligence, but it is one of that explain intelligence in terms of, we all know, right, the Piagetian concept, they was much interested in cognitive development, right? Your options are verbal and non-verbal materials. Option B, reasoning and comprehension. C, assimilation and accommodation and the resulting schemata, right? Sometimes we call them schema in short, right? D, reasoning and imagination. I'm repeating the question again. The Piagetian concept of intellectual development was not a psychometrical measured intelligence, but it is one that explains intelligence in terms of verbal and non-verbal materials, reasoning and comprehension, assimilation and accommodation and the resulting schema. D, reasoning and imagination.
I think the option is C, assimilation, accommodation, and resulting schemata.
Are you sure with option C?
Mm,
You can take few more seconds.
okay. Schema.
You can change the answer or you can continue with the answer. What do you think?
I think I'll stick to that answer. Option C.
Option C. Okay.
Option C. So option C is correct.
That's great, Sharon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on to your next question.
Okay. So next question is, when a motive is aroused and the organism is driven to a goal, a condition is produced within the organism called option A, conflict, option B, tension, option C, anxiety, option C, jealousy. When a
1
motive,
second.
right? When a motive is aroused and the organism is driven to a goal, a condition is produced within the organism called conflict, tension, anxiety, jealousy.
Motive is aroused, organism is driven to go. I think it is B, tension.
Are you sure? Shall we go with this question? Answer?
When you say, are you sure? I get confused.
Yeah, you should confirm.
Be a little quick. You have 10 seconds left.
And be confident.
Okay, fine. Option B, tension.
Option B, tension.
So be confident and yes, as you know, you can see on the screen.
Yes.
Correct. Now this is the third final question, right?
Yes.
So Ritwik got 2 marks and your first 2 questions was correct. So you are on tie, right? So, okay, focus on this particular question. Just show me the next one. Okay, so the question is, a common trait is a category for classifying functionally equivalent forms of behavior in a general population of people who was given the above statement. And this statement is one of the popular statement, right? So your options are Cattell, B, Erikson, C, Alport, and D, Freud. I'm repeating the statement again. A common trait is a category for classifying functionally equivalent form of behavior in a general population of people.
General population.
A common trait is a category for classifying functionally equivalent forms of behavior in a general population of people. Who has given the above statement? Cattell, Erikson, Alport, and Freud.
Take your time, it's your last question. And it's the tiebreaker question between you both.
I think it's option C, Alport.
Are you sure?
Folks,
Option C.
a common trait in a category for classifying functionally equivalent form of behavior in a general population of people.
Wait, yes. Option C.
Okay,
Alport.
so
Option C. You will go with option C.
Yes. Option C.
Okay, so congratulations, right? Option C is the correct answer.
Thank you.
Right, Alport.
Next, we have Ishita.
Yes, sir.
Ishita, please switch on your camera.
Once. Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here it is your first question.
For the last round.
The first question is, which type of glial cell from the myelin found in the central nervous system? Option A is microglia. Option B, Schwann cell. Option C, astrocytes. And option D is oligodendrocytes.
Option B.
Which type of glial cell from the myelin found in the central nervous system?
Option B,
Microglia,
sir.
Schwann cell,
B or D?
B. B.
Okay, option B.
Hmm.
This is the final one?
Shall we go
Yes,
with
sir.
answer?
Confirm.
Option B. Okay.
Okay, but the correct answer is D, oligodendrocytes. But don't worry, next two questions are in right queue. Okay. Which social psychological principle best explains prejudice? Which social psychological principle best explains prejudice? A, individualism. B, collectivism. C, self-serving bias. And D, in-group bias.
Option D. In-group bias.
Can you please repeat your answer?
Option D. In-group bias.
Okay, option D, in group bias. You confirm?
Confirm.
Okay.
Okay, so D is the correct answer, right? So now if you will present the right answer of this question, so this will be tie, right? So I will ask one question to both of you if you will ask or you will present the correct answer. So the question is, in which defense mechanisms the forces of libido are diverted to social activity which finds them suitable? A, sublimation. B, rationalization. C, repression. And D, reaction.
Option A. Sublimation.
Just a minute, I need to confirm this particular answer. In which defense mechanism the forces of libido are diverted to social activity which find them suitable?
According to you, answer is A.
Okay, wait
Are you
for
sure
a few
with the answer?
seconds. We are waiting for the response.
Yes, sir. Option A.
Since it's a tiebreaker answer, we're just taking a few more minutes.
Okay, so the answer is A, sublimation, right? And that was correct.
And there's a tie between Prithvi and Ishita.
So I'm going to ask another question. One question I will ask, and both of you need to answer that particular question.
Yeah. And there will be no option for this question.
Right. So I'm not going to, we are not going to show, right, any slide for this particular question, or we are going to show any slide. Do we have? The question. Okay, so the first question is, where does saltatory conduction take place? Right, you need to present that organ, right? The name of the part of the organ, right? That is not exactly an organ, right? You need to, right, present the name of, part of that particular organ in terms of neuron. So that is the part of neuron. So you need to present the right answer. Where does saltatory conduction take place? In neuron, in human neuron.
So there won't be any option, sir.
No, there will be no options. You have to give the answer. And first,
Okay.
Ishita will give the answer.
Right.
Okay.
Sir, in synaptic gap.
Can you please repeat?
Synaptic gap.
Synaptic gap.
Okay, so
Okay. And we'll
synaptic
wait for the Prithvi answer.
response, right? Prithvin. Now.
Yeah. Now, Prithvi, is your turn.
Okay, sir. Hmm. I think it is a road of Ranveer, sir.
Please repeat.
Roads of Ranveer.
Roads of runway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So first is synapse, right? And road of environment. Okay, so the correct answer is myelinated axon. As you all know, right? Conduction, myelination, that means myelination play important role in conduction. So correct answer was myelinated axon, but don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask another one, and that is one of the easy, right, questions. So, right, I hope you can answer this.
This time, Prithvi will answer first.
Right. Cortisol is secreted by the, right? Cortisol is secreted by the, you need to choose, there are a hint, right? Suppose that, right, if you need any hint, right? So that is a gland, right? You need to tell the gland, right, that secrete cortisol.
I think it's adrenal gland, sir. Adrenal gland.
Adrenal gland.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Ishita, it's your turn.
Sir, adrenal.
Can you please repeat your answer?
Adrenal gland.
We both are giving same answer.
Okay, so the correct answer is no doubt adrenal gland, right? So
There's a tie.
tie. Next one, another one.
In this question, we can go about whosoever gives the correct answer first wins the round.
Right.
You have to just raise your hand.
That will be very interesting,
Vestibular.
right? When I will
Vestibular
ask
sense.
the question,
Vestibular
right?
sense.
You know, right? You know you have question. So question is semicircular canal are involved in which sense?
Vestibular, sir. It's
So
vestibular
Prithvik,
sense.
raising their hand.
Kinesthetic sense, we call it.
Prithvik is raising his hand. Please tell us the answer.
It is vestibular sense. Or we call it kinesthetic sense.
Can you please repeat your answer again?
Yeah, kinesthetic sense, sir. Kinesthetic.
Kinesthetic. And okay, we'll wait for Ishita's response.
But if your answer will be correct, then fine, right? We will consider your answer. Other.
I don't know the answer, sir.
Okay, you are unaware of answer.
Okay, so the correct answer is vestibular, right? So this is very interesting round. So I need to ask another one.
You have to ask one more.
But I must say this is one of the easiest questions. So don't show the question right now, right? Don't show the question right now. First of all, right, I will speak them out and then show the question on the screen. And raise the hand quickly. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ishita, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And Prithvik?
Yes, sir.
Ready?
Both
Okay.
are ready.
So don't show the question now, right? Question is motivation starts with an individual's. Now show the question. Motivation starts with an individual's.
Need, sir.
Need.
Prithvik,
Need.
yeah, his hand first.
Prithvik spoke the answer first.
Okay, now the answer.
Ishita, please tell us your answer.
If Prithvik answer will
Need, sir,
be
need.
correct, so we will consider their answer.
Need.
Answer is same, need. Both,
Right.
both are giving same answer.
Okay, fine. But Prithvik, right, raised their hand first. So the correct answer is need. So Prithvik answer was need.
Need.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So guys, the main motto of this quiz is not winning or losing, right? The main motto of this quiz is learning, right? So we are learning, right? No matter we are losing this particular quiz or we are winner of this particular quiz, you are at the first position, second and third. The motto was learning, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So within 1 minute, right, we will announce the winner, right? So
Okay, so we are ready with the results.
So this quiz was a learning session for all of you guys, whosoever participated. And I hope it was a learning session for you all. For any queries related to the educations related to psychology, you can contact UPS Education. So now I have the results in my hand. The third position is held by Ishita. The second position is Prithvin.
Congratulations, Prithvin.
The first
You did well.
goes to Sharon.
You all played well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you for participating in this quiz.
Thank you.
Have a great evening ahead.
And please contact UPS Education for further process for your gifts and all, as we have mentioned in beginning. So please email us, or you can contact us on our contact number.
It's an email later.
Yeah, email ID, you can write it down. That is info.upseducation@gmail.com. I hope you all have enjoyed this quiz, and you can participate in all our weekly quizzes. We are uploading like quizzes on every Friday.
Great. Congratulations to all of you. Keep learning. Bye.